Well, I'm over here at David's, over here at the range, and it looks like we finally got our turkeys in a row. They just keep. Oh, there's Big Daddy. He just come out of the woods too. Yeah, he's keeping up with his girls there. Yeah, he's moving out. He's taking it kind of easy. They can run about 35, 40 mile an hour. Big old long beard right there. Old Tom and his harem. Yeah, they're all going into the woods now. There's a lot of game around here. Well, hey, y'all, our this afternoon. This is your buddy George Jones over at Albergan Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used, not exactly old used gun. What I've got is, it dawned on me the other day that I've got a sickness. No, not just the cancer. I've got it, but, you know, I've got another sickness. It's the 1022 sickness. I've got like 5 of them. You know, my wife will liquidate them in the estate, I guess. But anyway, over the years, I've gathered up a few. So I've got a 22-inch barrel stainless steel deluxe sporter walnut stock, the really nice adult configuration, you know, 20 rifle. And I've got the little short barrel standard carbine, which is almost short enough to be considered a youth model gun, and it has a 18-inch barrel. Well, the difference between 18 and 22 is 4 inches. Now, my question is there a accuracy variable or advantage or disadvantage to a 4-inch longer barrel gun in the same model? Both of these guys have got Boroska scopes on them. Yesterday I tried to do this video. This gun wasn't zeroed. I tried to zero it, and I noticed that it had received some damage to the scope, because when I hit that deer, this gun was laying in the back seat of the pickup truck, and of course it slammed forward into the whatever it hit, you know, and I tried to make adjustments over here to it, and it just fell apart. So I had to go out this morning to Walmart and get me another Boroska. And I got it zeroed, and, you know, we're going to give this a try. So what's the accuracy potential difference between one with a 22-inch barrel and one with just the standard 18? They also make a 1022 and 16-inch. And they make every cotton picking configuration. I was on their website last night, and they must have 40 different configurations of 1022, not counting the small variations on 1022, which are ordered by distributors. I think this particular one, looking at the thing on the computer last night, is a Lipsey's gizmo. Okay? And they've got them in Muddy Girl, and, you know, they've got them in Transsexual, and, you know, they've got them in various forms to meet, you know, criteria of different people. They got them in orange stocks. They got them stocked up to look like M2 carbines, you know. The M1 carbine version that they sell actually looks more like, if it looked like anything, it would look like an M2, because it's got a potbelly style M2 machine gun stock on it. I've got one of the folding Butler Creek stock and military sights, and I shoot it all the time. But let's try it out. So I've got targets up down here at 25 yards. Put some big old Targe J's down there on that target back there at 25 yards. And we're going to take a look and see. I've zeroed both of these guns in, and with the same ammunition and the same scope style and make and model. And we're going to see what happens at 25 yards using a known ammunition, which is my favorite plinking auto match, which has turned out to be a pretty good brand of ammo for what you have to pay for it. Let's see. And you should be paying $21.96 a box is what you should be paying. Anybody wants any more than that for a box of auto match, you get over to Walmart and get it $21. All right, having all said all that in a great diatribe, let's get a rifle out here and see what they shoot like compared to each other. Now remember, we're not looking for bullseyes here. What we're looking for is consistent grouping. How does it actually shoot? You know, I shoot these guns with so many different grades and brands and designs of ammunition, you know, that I just zero them with auto match and hope for the best on down the road. All right, there we go. No ear mufflers needed. We'll get it up here on the block. See if I can't. I don't like doing that. Let's get through this. I can hold it pretty steady this way. And top target, short barrel 1022, conventional carbine. Let's try a little. I think got a parallax adjustment on it. Slightly out of. Let's go down one, see if we can't get it in better focus. Oh, that ain't no better. Oh, it focuses back here. Let's see if we can. Oh, now let's go. Full power. Can't get some better. Oh, there we go. Just like watching TV. That's much better. All right, here we go. Now that we got it in focus. Bullseye. Oh, I pulled that. Is that 10? Did I put 10 in that thing? Good 4, put 10 in it. All right, that must have been 10. All right, got that all clear. Lock back. No need to much safety concerns over here. I'm over here by myself. All right, now let's try the old Deluxe Sporter with 4 inches more a barrel on it, and the barrel is stainless. The scope is the same, and it's already in focus. I guess I'll put a magazine in that thing if I want it to run. This is a really good gun shooting stingers out of it. This is my close range groundhog gun. I've shot a few with the Henry too. A few. A few. Yeah. And, if enough to give a deuce and a half is a hernia is a few, I've shot a few. cramp there. Got the old hand cramp. I'll shoot a little bit today. This gun's got a horrible trigger in it. I'm going to buy one of the BX triggers and put in it because it's got a lousy trigger. Must be the Lipsy Special. Yeah, Lipsy Special. Hard trigger, gotta have a hard trigger. I mean, it's like 7, 8 pounds. It should be about 5. All right. That's good. Let's go down here and see. Let's go there and see what it shoots like. See how it fire rotates. Go down here and see what the bang is like on this end. This is how I get my cardio walking up and down this cotton picking range all day. Really? Well, you'll never find it now. You saw it, and that's really. Right down through here. I saw it. There it is. Alive, and it's alive. Ain't got a primer dent on it neither. Yeah, both of those guns could be tweaked a little bit, but looks like I actually shoot the short barrel a little easier. One bullseye, and the majority of them are down there at 5 o'clock on the 22-inch barrel gun. And I got one bullseye, and the majority of them are grouped in at so, you know, the scope could be changed, but here's the thing. What are we looking for? Does it shoot consistently with each other? And yeah, they shoot consistently with each other. Like 4 inches of barrel difference doesn't seem to make that much difference. You know, I could tweak that around another couple of clicks one way or the other and bring it on in. But the day is getting old, and it's starting to get close to time for me to go home and get my old geezer nap. Get my old geezer nap in. So what have we learned? Well, we've learned that they shoot about the same, given their similarities. They 25 yards, they shoot about the same. Not much difference. I would say that if the one had a 26-inch barrel instead of a 22, and the other one had a 16-inch instead of an 18, it would probably shoot just the same. You know, as what we see here. Oh, Lord. Oh, the rodeo clowns were at the Capitol today. Jeez, old Pete. Protesting something. I'm not quite sure what that something is. Basically, it comes down to people want more rights. It's like Animal Farm. You know, the George Orwell book? All animals are equal, except some animals are more equal than others. And then that's what the whole transgender and all of these other rights issues are about. They have rights. They have a right to live their life the way they want to. They don't have the right to tell me that I have to like it. Okay? They have a civil right. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. First Amendment, Clause 5. You know? And if they want to dress or live their life a certain way, they have a civil right to do that. But they want to be able to tell us that we should like it and pay for it. That's the thing. They want us to pay for it. They want it to be a law, and that requires the government to kick in and pay for it, and that requires the government to kick us in, so we pay for it. That's what it's all about. These people in these groups, they have unlimited civil rights, the same ones you have. You know, they have equal protection under the law. It's unlawful to discriminate against a person for any given reason. Race, sexual identity, whatever, you know. Because they have the same rights as everyone else. But their opinion is they have more rights than everyone else. And they want to facilitate that through legislation. And in Kentucky, it's not working out too good for them. You know, Andy Brazier, our governor, he wrote some executive orders, but you know, we have a supermajority, and the supermajority gives us the right to override. And people decided that they would protest that. Sorry about your luck. Go to the polls and change it if you don't like it, because that's your civil right. Well, anyway, like-a-tate, share-a-fi, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me on $1 in the Patreon bucket, or 100. I'd take 100. And something I want to mention in this video. I got a very kind, uplifting letter from a gentleman in Whiz. I think that's where they make that cheese. Cheese Whiz. His name is Jim, and Jim G. And was very kind, very motivational, very uplifting. People occasionally send me, in lieu of Patreon, they occasionally send me cash amounts. And Jim G sent me a cash amount, which I appreciate. But the letter was very supportive, very kind, very motivational, uplifting. And I just want to say thank you. I'm pretty good at talking about stuff that I know a lot about, you know, like firearms or explosives or police work or corrections work or SRT, you know, SWAT stuff, chemical agents and stuff like that. But I'm not very eloquent when it comes to giving thanks or expressing emotion, but I'm going to tell you, thank you. It really means a lot to me. Well, there you go. God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. Join the NRA. They're under new management now, and they've got control. You know, we're not eat up with the idiots out there that are robbing the membership blind. Okay? We've got a new director, a new president, you know, and this thing is under control and actually going in the right direction. You know, if you're giving money to USCCA, you're riding with George Soros. All right, then. We'll see you when we see you. Bye now.